quick here. These were in that drawer. This was kind of a nice find. It was buried underneath everything. I'll probably take that upstairs and put it in my office. There's virtually nothing in it. I emptied these out. They're old receipts from deposits and old checks and things like that. This bag is all stuff that needs to be shredded because it is those old checks and things like that. This thing is stuffed. It is stuffed full, and it's all like my pay stubs from many, many years ago. And then this one's got my husband's pay stubs in it, a gazillion of his super cash things, and I don't throw his things out because otherwise he gets angry. So we'll let him take care of that. And then some sort of little credit card-y thing, and is it a planner thing of his? So this bag is his that he gets to go through. It'll probably remain in a box in our room for a couple of years before he decides to get through it, but he'll get to it. Alright, and then some miscellaneous papers ended up there. Okay, so I went through drawer number 2, and it doesn't look a whole lot different than it did before. I just kind of organized. I put some craft sticks and glues, I should say glue sticks, and liquid glue and a scissors in here, and just kind of contain some stamps, random stamps, and some postcards. And these are all cards that were from my purse that I need to go through. Gotten a couple more pay stubs, and we do hold on to these for a while, so that went in there along with the lotion, so it's not at the top of the desk. And then right here is where I put that bag of all the shredded things that needed to be shredded is in here right now because I'd stuck it in a different section of the desk and I didn't like it there. And then I was able to fit the little shredder thing right in there with that. So obviously this can only get so full, so you know, once we can't fit any more in there, we definitely have to shred, but I would like to get that done soon anyways. So, but this just fit in there perfect. So on to drawer number 3. Here is drawer 3 on the left side of the desk, and this has virtually stayed pretty much the same. It had paper in it already. We have one little section here is kind of where we keep like originals, like things that we make more copies of. What I did do is organize it a little bit more where these were all a hodgepodge of different types of papers. So I just made brights here, pastels here, and then this is actually white cardstock that I use for making homemade cards and things like that. So I use that a lot, so I put that where it's more easily accessible because it was in a shelf on the other side of our dining room. And then this is just plain paper here. So, and I'll show you where I've got more paper as well. So you can see this is a large compartment. This is on the right side of the desk, and it's actually, it used to be pull out, but one of the little, I don't know what you call it, over there, right there, it's bent. It's bent, so it's not pulling out right now. And what I did right here is I had these little divider or like magazine holders, and I turned them sideways, and I had these sitting out on the other side of the dining room with other papers in it, and I just kind of organized it a little bit. Oops, fuzz. This is all like return address labels, shipping labels, my sticker paper, business card, blank business cards, because we used to print business cards for a business that we had. And then this here is just kind of all fun little paper that I have, letterhead type paper, or stationery. And then this here is more heavy duty cardstock in different colors. One that we don't use a whole lot, but every now and then we do, is the shiny stuff right here. So that's just kind of down here. It just made more sense to me to have it here at the desk when the printer is right there versus on the other side of the room. So that is cabinet of cabinets. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 parts of the desk done so far. I have a drawer right down there I have to do yet too.